Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up, some special guests here in the studio. But first, let's take a look at our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and hard-working crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs. High today, 92 on the coast here, and then inland a little bit cooler, 75 would be low. Water temperature dropped 1 degree last night. It's down to 83 at the end of the pier. Take a look at our river readings brought to us by the good folks down at Panama City Coca-Cola. The Apalachicola at Bluntstown this morning is reading a 5.7. Good, steady reading all week long on the river. And also the one at Choctawhatchee reading at Caryville, 4.5. The same structure as far as everything staying pretty level all throughout the river system. So be a good weekend to go and start planning to do some river fishing. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Today, Thursday, June the 13th, high tide is at 1:57 this afternoon, right for lunch. Tide's coming in all morning strong, and it's going out strong today too. It's going to be low tonight about 11:32. Our wind direction coming out of the southeast right at 10. Okay, we're going to take a break, come back with our special guest. Okay, well, welcome back, folks, and welcome to our guest this morning from Port St. Joe, Zach Childs. Welcome to the show. And a familiar face, Mitch Coleman from Mexico Beach. Two different counties, really, so I guess y'all still get along okay?
We get along well,
Yep. They've known each other a very, very long time. Ron Childs has come on before. This is your dad, and I know he was very influential in Mexico Beach for a long time.
He was. He helped run the tournament that Mitch is running. Dad probably ran it for about 15 years, so we like helping out with that. One, Mitch called it a sister tournament on an ad the other day. I mean, we kind of help out the MRA, they help out us. So glad to be a part of this. Thanks for having us.
Well, we're glad to have you. Mitch, tell us what's going on.
We've got a whole lot of things going on over there. And one of the things we just got started this year, we have gotten the Gulf Coast Custom Carts, golf carts out of Apalachicola. They wanted to be involved in the tournament, so I worked out a little deal with them. They donated us this golf cart. It's an $8,000 golf cart, and we're selling 100 raffle tickets at $100 a piece. And we started Saturday, and we've already sold 35 or 36 of them, so they're going pretty quick.
Whoa.
But if anybody wants one, you can go to the mbara.org, look under the tournament tab, and you can purchase your raffle tickets. So that's kind of our kickoff for the drawing will be at the captain's party at our tournament, July 26th and 27th at the Pavilion in Mexico Beach. It's very exciting.
We're looking forward to it. We've been talking a lot about it. We're about over a month out, but we'll have something else coming up pretty soon. Tell us about.
So next weekend, June 22nd, we've got the Mexico Beach Golly Whopper. That is a red snapper, grouper, and king mackerel tournament. I think it's been going 12 or 13 years. I've been helping out for 10 years now. We didn't have a tournament over in Gulf County or Mexico Beach for anything other than the kings and inshore. And some local guys started this. Actually, some guys out of Georgia started this. Josh Bloodworth. Got it going. It was like a 10-boat tournament the first couple of years. Last year we had 95 boats, gave out about $30,000 in prizes. We've got some great trophies we'll show you later. Along with the prize money, a lot of the guys, they fish to try to win those trophies. They're kind of famous, and that's their bragging rights that they're fishing for. But it's a real fun tournament. Captain's party the night before, Friday, June 21st. Everything's at the Mexico Beach boat launch.
Yep.
There we've got a big venue set up. We'll have a band Friday night. Stephen Childs, we got a great cook who he cooks on Friday and won the tournament, won a division last year on Saturday. So he works real hard.
He had a good weekend.
Yeah, I think he won the group or maybe something else. I think he's going to smoke a couple hogs, maybe do some chickens, a lot of South Georgia corn, big old baked beans with a bunch of bacon. The Hunter Wall band is going to be playing. We try to make it a fun party. That is 5 o'clock Central Time on Friday the 21st. You can register there. You can register beforehand if you want to. You can go to the Mexico Beach Welcome Center if you're going to be out catching bait or getting in late or something. We've also got them at my real estate company, 98 Real Estate Group, and Ace Hardware has registrations.
All right.
It's $250. It'll get you in and get you a free dinner on Friday and a real good time. There's a lot of optional categories also. We try to make it fun, have lots of winners. We don't have an overall winner, so we've got a first place in snapper, first place in grouper, first place in king, second place in each category, third place. We do a target division that is pretty fun.
That's a lot of fun.
We'll draw or let a kid make up a random weight, 7 pounds or something, and everybody enters into that. And the fish closest to that's been real popular. That makes the weigh-in real fun too. I mean, you may not have the biggest fish, but you may have that 6.2 pound snapper in your bag, and you're excited. You may get $1,500, cash that night, or. So that's been real popular. We have what's that make it? So with the target category, we've got 12 winners plus 6 youth. We also have a youth division.
That's awesome.
So we just try to make it a fun tournament, and we've got that great fishing over there, and wanted something, some kind of tournament. And the Golly Whopper kind of filled in for after the blue water shut down, and got something going. This year's the first year it's a benefit. It used to just be a tournament so we could have some fun.
Right.
Let's have a fishing tournament in Mexico Beach. We need one. The kingfish tournament's awesome. That's king, wahoo, dolphin. But we wanted something to show off all these great bottom fish that we've got. But now we are doing it to benefit the Mexico Beach Fire Department.
Okay.
It's Mexico Beach Fire and Rescue is their department. Wanted to get a 501(c) involved.
Okay.
Talked to a couple. Thought that was the best fit. Chief Sandy Walker, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
So whatever money is raised, we are going to donate to them. Hopefully they can do something good with it. They're a popular, likable group in Mexico Beach. So hopefully we're hoping for some good weather, and should be a good time.
All right, this sounds exciting, and you said that Georgia fresh corn. That rang a bell with me.
Josh will bring down 10 cases of it. We'll put it on the grill. Hope to see you there at the captain's party for that.
Yeah, that's really good. What a great tournament, though. And the thing about it, you don't have to go up very far to have some great fishing with the fishing structures there. Mitch, how many structures do you have now?
Well, we just had another deployment yesterday, and that's the second deployment this year. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know we've got over 300 different sites, and some of the sites have multiple reefs on the sites, and multiple structures on the sites. I sent a few pictures over.
Okay. All right.
We can come to in a little bit on.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back and look at these pictures. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I told Zach how well he did last segment, and I told him y'all, the two of them just come over to do the show one morning, and then I go fishing. But Zach said he'd rather go fishing.
I'm going to fish. I haven't got to go this season yet.
How cool is this? Tell us about it.
So we got these trophies. Josh started them, or I think he started them, but so we give out 11 of these, first, second, and third. Now, second's a little smaller, third's a little smaller than that, but these big old nice trophies people hang up, a couple $1,000 they're happy about, but this is their bragging rights. They hang these in all their tackle rooms and their condos, and so this is what they're fighting for. We give one first, second, and third in grouper, snapper, and king, and the first place youth in each division gets one. So we hope you'll come out and try to win you one of those. The rules are on the Facebook page. We don't have a website anymore, but we've got the Golly Whopper Facebook page. We've got the updated rules on there. You can fish anywhere out of Gulf or Bay County. So you're welcome to leave from your place in Panama City, and obviously you got to bring your fish in, but you can truck your fish in. Just make sure you're there in time for the weigh-in. Let me just make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, 3:30 to 5:30 is the weigh-in. If you're not in line at 5:30, I can't help you.
Okay.
So
and that's Mexico Beach time.
That's Mexico Beach time.
Fast time.
You come on St. Joe time, you'll have plenty of time. But don't make sure you're in that line. Come try to win you one of these trophies. We do a 75% payout.
Okay.
So I can't tell you what the prize money will be. It's based off the number of boats. But hopefully that's the seed money, pays for the band and the food and other stuff, and then we can give the fire department a little donation. So
that's a great setup, though.
They're big, old, durable, nice things. They're nice. So.
You got it well organized. I know Mitch and your dad sort of been the predecessor as far as having the structure set up, and you fell right in line.
Well, my dad and Mitch if you want to see a well-run, really organized tournament, you go to the Kingfish tournament. If you want to see it kind of come together last minute, but good time, come to the Golly Whopper. But we make it work.
I like both of them. We got a lot of pictures, so we're going to let's look at some of these pictures they brought now. This is tell us about this one.
That's a picture of, that's the weigh-in going on right there. The stage behind it, or that flatbed's where we put the band, so I can tell everybody right there is facing. So we have a pretty exciting weigh-in, particularly that last hour. You know, we call them out. We've got a big digital scale. We'll be calling out the weights. You see some people in line there to the right, or you can scroll to that one.
Okay, let's see.
That is the world famous Kingfish Todd Krause. He won King last year. Jackson over there on the right has won it before, and was one of the guys that got this going 13, 14 years ago. Let's see, what won Kingfish last year?
I'll tell you what, those guys, they know how to kingfish.
He does.
Really
He's probably he's going to get him some kind of place there on.
And let's see. Is this part of it?
Oh yeah, that's our cookout for Friday night. That's Chef Stephen Childs and one of our agents, Grant Terry, helping him out there. They smoke a couple hogs. They'll put them on.
Look at those hogs.
Oh man, they're good. You better get there early.
He can cook.
Man,
can cook.
That's nice.
He'll be cooking again.
Oh, look at there.
Smokes those chickens. I don't know if he's doing chickens this year or not. That was a little bit of an ordeal, but you'll have a good meal. They're one of our best helpers. That's Maggie Schoaf. She's one of our directors, Kimberly Schoaf with the Mexico Beach Welcome Center. They're huge. They do help us out a ton.
All right.
That's her daughter. And that girl will outwork most of our volunteers. There she is modeling last year's T-shirt. There's last year's leaderboard. So I said 30,000. It was 28.5 that we paid out there. But we need to talk, Mitch, about that joint category we've got with the Kingfish. So you can enter. Mitch, talk about it for a second. You know it better than I do. You're in charge of it.
Well, we did is we started, since we wanted to help their tournament and they help our tournament out. They actually, their tournament sponsors our third place king mackerel, which is $1,000, and we always appreciate everybody that helps step up and sponsor these fish. But last year we thought about a way to combine the two tournaments. So you have a aggregate weight king category. It's an optional category. You can weigh your biggest king in the Golly Whopper on the 22nd. You weigh your biggest king on the July 27th at our tournament.
Okay.
The aggregate weight is going to win 100% of the pot. We don't split. It's not a 50-50 target. This is a 100% payout. And last year was $4,000.
Yeah, so for you kingfishermen, it's pretty cool. You know, you get your two biggest ones. So get you a head start here with a nice fish. That was pretty popular. Last year was the first year we did that.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a lot more people do that this year.
I think so too.
They realized too late what was going on there. So
that makes a lot of sense that you can do that now and the aggregate weight.
Right.
What was it last year? Do you have it?
I don't have it. I can't remember what the aggregate was. I know it was I think it was close to 40. But the boat that was in the lead after the Golly Whopper tournament, he had a 37-pounder, I think. In
38. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, he had this good king, and in our tournament, he didn't catch any. He didn't get one that. I think he said it was 8 or 9 pounds, and he brought it in.
He needed like a 15.
He needed a 15-pounder to win that aggregate.
Now you have a 38-pounder, man. You feel good about it.
Yeah, good about that aggregate.
Got a big head start right there. Last year at King, we had a 38 for first, 35 for second, 31 for third. Had some good kingfish there.
That's strong.
I think a couple of second and third, I don't think they'd entered the aggregate, and they were kicking themselves.
Yeah, they didn't. They finished second and third and did not enter the aggregate. They will this year.
So that $100 just carries over, gets you in both of them. If you're going to target King or even think about it, you might as well enter that aggregate one.
Absolutely.
Well, I know it, and the big thing about a lot of these guys coming down from Georgia, we got a lot of local guys that are coming over and fishing it too.
Well, and this year for our tournament, one of the changes that the only change we made to the rules this year. Previous, you had to leave from Mexico Beach Canal to Indian Pass. This year, you can leave from St. Andrews Pass.
Okay.
So we had a fairly large number of the guys in the Atlanta Saltwater Fishing Club that own places in Panama City, and we've gotten them involved with coming down and having, being a part of our tournament. They've made our tournament kind of a part of their schedule. So when those guys are trying to go for their club trophy, our tournament's part of that.
Yeah,
so we're glad to have them down, but they live in Panama City and they have boats that they can't trailer. So we said, okay, we'll open up from St. Andrews Pass to Indian Pass. That's the only change in the rules this year.
Great idea.
Yeah, we embrace the Panama City guys too. We hope you'll come over Friday night, have a good time, and then if you got your good fish, just truck him over or come on into the canal and You can tie up at the boat ramp, walk up there and weigh him if you want to.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And then, are you doing any raffles, anything this year? Are you raffling off anything? Or
We are, yeah. We have, in addition to this golf cart raffle, which again, this golf cart raffle will be completed before our tournament.
It will be.
We only have 100 tickets, and they're going fast.
Okay.
So yeah, we hope to have in fact, they're going to bring the golf cart they're donating is going to be at their captain's party. So you'll be able to see the golf cart, buy a ticket at their captain's party if there's any left.
They're going to sell out.
I think they are too. But in addition, we also have Blue Water Outriggers has a $1,000 gift card that we raffle off. And then South Georgia Outdoors is a $1,000 gift card, and we raffle that at the captain's party. Those two raffles will actually happen there.
Cool.
And it's a lot of fun because the hunters like the South Georgia Outdoor $1,000 card because they'll run up there and get them a gun. And then the guys at Blue Water, of course, Blue Water Outriggers is great. They help so much with so many things.
They're amazing.
And they're another one. They sponsor our captain's party.
Yeah.
So we get the food from the pig. We get their door prizes from Blue Water. I mean, they're just huge in sponsorship. It's great to have them.
Okay, let's take a quick break. Come back to our final segment. Okay, welcome back. We're talking to our fellows from Port St. Joe and Mexico Beach, putting on 2 quality tournaments here in the Florida Panhandle. We're proud for them doing it, and we want to encourage you to participate. Either buy some raffle tickets, or either fish the thing if you can. But before we get back to it, let's take a look at our fishing game time, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers that help so many people. Our times today: 5:22 to 7:22 this morning, and this evening from 5:42 to 7:42. We have a few more pictures here, I think. Let's see. We're talking about right here. All right. Tell us about what's going on with these pictures.
Right there, there's one of your youth winners right there. He gets that big trophy too. There's your grouper winner from last year. Let's see what won grouper. That was the fresh out. I think that was Kyle Cooper and Doug Lake, 30-pound grouper. Any legal grouper. So if you everybody's trying for one of those Warsaws or big yellow edge one year, but whatever is in species in the season.
In season.
So right now you got red grouper and shoot, one of those 15-pounders was a scamp last year. That thing was a monster.
Yeah, 15-pound scamp. Wow.
Youth snapper there. There's that big old scamp right there.
Whoa.
So there's the winning grouper, and then they had a big old scamp too.
Wow.
There's a picture of kind of our setup there at the boat ramp. So that's the restrooms behind it. That's our new pavilion there that got built after Michael.
That's really nice.
That's all our trophies
facility.
there, or some of them. No, it's a good time, and it's open to the public. You don't need to be in this tournament to come out. Come on Friday, buy you a T-shirt, listen to the band. If you want to eat dinner, just make a donation to the fire department if you're not in it. We'd love to see you there.
Well, I'm going to try to definitely make that cookout, because then that's some good food. And that's some big kings right there.
Yeah, those guys know how to catch them.
Big kings. Look at those.
Look at all those grouper. There's old Will Jones. I mean, that guy can catch the grouper, boy.
Folks, that's some quality fish.
That is some quality grouper. Now, those are mostly gags, which are not in this year. Old Captain Joe Sapp right there. They've won the snapper a couple times. I think that young man to the left there, that's his son, Daniel, caught that fish. I forget what, 28, 29 pounds.
Holy cow.
Yeah, the Sapps are like the Krauses. They a whole family catch fish.
Okay.
There's last year's snapper winner right there. So that was 26 pounds last year. I don't think we broke 30 yet. Everybody keeps saying they're going to get a 30-pounder. But 26, 27, 28 usually wins snapper. King depends on the bite. We've seen 20-something win snapper, or king, we've seen 40-something. Same with grouper. Kind of got a variation there. If somebody can get something besides a big red grouper, they got a good chance.
Okay. And Mitch, you sent some more. Let's see. We got quite a few from you too. Let's see.
I'd send you a few of the pictures of the tournament, but I also tried to send some pictures of our structure that we built.
Let's see.
Yeah, these are all tournament pictures here. You can see
we're gonna go
kids. We love having the kids involved in the tournament.
And y'all done a great job with them too.
Got to have the youth involved. That's the future of our fishing. But we've been putting artificial structure out now for 28 years. Zach's dad Ron was instrumental in a lot of what we've got going down there, and when I took over the tournament director from him, I had some really big shoes to fill. So I made a committee. I got help.
I know. It's amazing how much work your dad has
He was a
done.
full-time volunteer.
I guarantee you, after we take it over and started to do it, I realized just how much it is, and I started divvying the work and getting volunteers involved, and that's helped a lot.
There's your picture, one of the Embarrass pyramids.
There we go.
There we are.
And Dad was down this week for opening a snapper. I mean, how many, Bob Cox and Carol, Brian Higdon, Kimberly, Mitch, they couldn't do a better job.
Oh gosh, no.
What are y'all dropping, $400,000 worth this month?
This month,
I mean,
yesterday.
Those guys can write a grant, boy, they can raise money. So Mexico Beach public fishing, you don't have to know somebody's brother there and cousin and beg to get a number. I mean, our public fishing for such a small area is incredible.
There's a leader.
Go look on mbra.org and I mean, you can go catch fish. It doesn't just give you the number; it tells you what's there. Bob and Carol, Kimberly, and them they tell you when they dove it. How many, snapper, grouper, what was there? You can watch a YouTube video on it on their website. I mean, MBRA is a first-class organization that just hugely benefits Gulf County and Mexico Beach.
They've been on the show before. They're so serious about this, and they work so hard on it.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, it takes the hard work is behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Tournament day, we're all out there and everybody's visible, and there's a lot going on, and everybody gets involved. But so much happens.
What's that?
That
called,
is it's an ecosystem.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And now this is the one you see the triggerfish holding on that.
Yeah.
That again, you pull up on an artificial structure, it might be MB 155, for example. That's the number on the site. You pull up on MB 155 and you start looking down there, and you see. You start seeing fish. Well, then you can, if you got cell coverage, you can go ahead and pull up our mbaa.org and look at the reef sites and go, oh, well, there's 10 of those reef ecosystems. There's 3 of those pyramids. And now they've started nesting the ecosystems inside the pyramids. And we're starting to see, that's only been now for a little over a year we've been doing that, but we're starting to see the results of that, and what type of fish hold on what type of structure is really interesting.
We're all going to come back on. We'll do a show just on that itself, because that's amazing what's going on with it. I mean, y'all have been a leader for years as far as artificial reef, and the people look at your organization, so we got to do like Mexico Beach does it.
Go to the Mexico Beach Marina, Nate and them, or Blue Water. Mitch keeps mentioning Blue Water. They sponsor everything. They sponsor us.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they run a great Blue Water. They do a lot of good businesses, great grocery store over there. Hopefully one of those in Mexico Beach sooner than later, that hopefully we can get them there. We're going the right direction with them, though.
We're headed in the right direction.
Well, listen, we run out of time like we always do. We appreciate y'all getting up early and driving over this morning, and we're looking forward to the Golly Whopper, the MBAR tournament. So thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you having us.
Appreciate your viewership. Y'all do something good for someone else today. Have a great day. Enjoy the outdoors. Take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.